My name's Katy Mott, and I'm the Assistant Director of Musical Theatre here at the Brit School. You're probably watching this video today because you've got a deep passion for musical theatre or a real interest in studying the three art forms that make up musical theatre: acting, singing and dancing. There are so many opportunities that you get to be a part of during this course of study at the Brit School, whether that's working with staff and your peers in the classroom or getting to spend time with some of our brilliant alumni and industry practitioners that visit us regularly. You'll be studying the RSL Level 2 Qualification in Performing and Creative Arts. This is the equivalent to one GCSE, but it's completely vocational. So we really get to focus on skill building and putting our theory into practice. Your work will be project-based and continually assessed by your staff at the school, but there will also be a project at the end of your second year which will be externally assessed by RSL. This qualification partners really well with our post-16 UAL qualification, so it really enables you to progress onto future courses of study. You'll study with us in musical theatre for 5 hours a week. The 2-year programme is broken up into many different lessons, so I'm just going to give you a bit of an overview of some of the skills that we'll be covering. In acting, you'll be working on technique, devising, the historical and social context of drama, so you can really underpin the work that we're doing in the classroom. You'll also be learning how to use your voice and your body to tell stories. In dance, you'll focus on jazz and contemporary technique, as well as having the opportunity to create your own choreography. We'll also be exploring the history of musical theatre and how it has evolved through choreographic principles. In singing, you have the opportunity to work on acting through song, ensemble singing, whether that's in a large group or in a small group. We'll really focus on vocal technique and developing your musical theatre repertoire. You'll also have access to peripatetic music lessons within the school, and we highly recommend that our students all take up a singing lesson each week. But of course, musical theatre is an integrated art form, so you will also be having classes in song and dance work. We'll be looking at musical theatre repertoire, whether that's in small scene studies or full-length musical theatre productions. We also have a brilliant opportunity at the end of Year 10 where we get to use our art form to work with the local community. It's such a wonderful and important experience here at the Brit School that every student will experience. At the beginning of Year 10, in terms 1 and 2, you'll really be focusing on the skill building across the three art forms. Each week you'll have an acting session, a dance session and a singing session where you'll be looking at the development of technique as well as looking at the historical, social and cultural context of these art forms. In terms 3 and 4 we'll be looking at our first performance project. You will have the opportunity to study 2 contrasting play texts in your acting course of study, as well as preparing yourselves for a song and dance project that will be performed in front of a live audience. In term 5 we have the brilliant opportunity to work with our local community. In the past, we have worked with the local children's centres and primary schools, sharing our art forms and bringing stories to life within our school. Year 11 will start with the rehearsal process for your final major show. This will be the performance of a full-length musical theatre piece. In terms 3 and 4, our focus moves to the external assessment that's set for us by RSL. This is when the students really get to demonstrate the skills and knowledge that they've developed across the 2 years on the course, and it's a really exciting opportunity to have their voice heard and to share their experience with the exam board. While of course we get to explore developing technique and performance on the course, we really also ask our students to push themselves creatively. It's really important here for us at the Brit School for students to find their voice and learn how to use their voice so they can take that with them wherever they go after their time at the Brit School. We're looking for kind students, enthusiastic students, students who are motivated and committed to developing within the arts. We're really looking for potential in our students. Some people that apply for the course will have some experience in performing arts and some people will have none at all. We are completely aware that people have different access to different experiences within the performing arts, but ultimately what we're interested in is people who have a desire and the potential to develop as a performing artist and as a creative within this field. A Brit School student is a student that is here and is punctual. Our students come into the room ready to work and open to the opportunities that present them in every lesson. The musical theatre course here at the Brit School not only equips you with the tools needed to pursue a career in the performing arts, but also the tools to go on to be a really valuable member of society, that you can go on to whatever you want to do creatively, happily and collaboratively. During your time studying at the Brit School, you have a real opportunity to discover what you want to go on to in your future, and we are fully equipped to support you with that journey. We are so fortunate that our alumni want to come back and work with us. Whether that's from workshops or Q&As, we get to spend a lot of time working with our ex-students and learning from their experiences in the industry. We're also really privileged to be able to have the opportunity to work regularly with industry professionals, again coming in and sharing their advice and experience and wisdom with our students during their time on the course at the Brit School. Once you have sent your application forms, Student Services will be getting in contact with you about what will happen next. We'll be asking you to prepare a song from a given list, a monologue of your choice. There will also be a dance workshop where you'll have the opportunity to learn a short piece of choreography and also be able to demonstrate some of your creative skills within that. You will also get the opportunity to meet with us as an individual so we can sit down and really get to know you, and that you also have the opportunity to really share your ambition of why you want to come and study musical theatre here at the Brit School. I really want to reiterate that we are looking for people with potential. We are not expecting all of our applicants to have extensive experience in acting, singing and dancing. We want students who are passionate about the arts, that are open to learning and that have a real desire to bring creativity to every task that they experience here in the classrooms at the Brit School. We really look forward to reading your applications and we really hope to see you soon.